Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are down in the basement of the new ore processing area, and as you can see I have kind of created a monstrosity of redstone while I was off camera. I realized there was a lot of troubleshooting to do, and so I had to go through it very carefully. And I'm going to try and explain what I've created here. So, over here we have timer number 1. As we discussed last episode, this timer, while it's active, or while it's timing, it's in its default state. So, this is off, which is now being controlled by that right there. So this is off so that the items are falling into here. This line is off. When it's active, this shuts down the unloading hoppers above, which will just go confirm that that is still the case, just to make sure I didn't miscount my redstone torches. Yeah, I see everything's active. So it comes up to here through a torch tower and into the control hopper up there. So down here, so what happens when... Okay, so this should still be rotating. Yeah, it's still rotating. Okay, when this T flip-flop is set to this state right here, we have an... Oh, oops. Okay. Well, that actually worked out okay because it made sure the system wasn't running in the wrong before I started my demo. Oh. Okay. So, we'll just reset this quick. Make sure the other one is reset to beginning state. Should be, but we'll just confirm because it wasn't working perfectly. Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay. So I just need to add one tweak here. How am I going to get that tweak into place, though? Ah, I know. So this is going to go into this line. Nope. Okay. A little... So what we're going to do is we're going to have this pull a signal out of here. So that should turn everything back on again. Okay. So when this signal is on, this AND gate is off. When this pulses from the torch, this torch turns off and it sends a pulse to this counter. This will be our 3-minute counter. And so what it's going to say is after 3 minutes or so, the T flip-flop is going to be inverted, which is going to happen in just a second here. And just ignore the hopper, by the way. Okay, it was supposed to invert that. Yep, there it goes. Perfect. Okay. So now 2 things happen when that happens. 1, the stuff upstairs turns off. So there's no longer any input to the system upstairs. And number 2, this counter starts running. So this counter is going to be a 2-minute timer or so, set to, and it's operating off the same AND gate system, except that it's an inverted signal coming in right here. So the signal coming out of the T flip-flop over there has been inverted, and it comes in here, and it comes in here from the timer as well. So when this one shuts off, not exactly elegant, but we have a field of what's supposed to be a pulse lengthener that is obviously going to need a little work. But as you can see, some stuff came out here, and then what happened is it ticked through and started the whole system over again, complete with dumping out 7 ingots, which I don't know if that's how much was in there or not, but hopefully it was. And apparently no items here because it didn't have time to shut down properly. Oh, because it never can turn on. Okay, that's fine. So we need to disconnect this, and we need to figure out how to get the pulse delay here working. So let's see. So this is just going to keep timing. Now that I've set it so that it can't actually revert the system, this is just going to keep operating as a timer. So we're just going to have it speed it up a little here. And so that we can observe how this acts. So when the torch comes out, what happens, I think, is it doesn't come out long enough, which means I need more... Oh, that was weird. Yeah, that worked just fine this time. Why did that work differently with the... Maybe I need to push it in there with a... Okay, let's just see if this behaves any differently with this. Maybe there's... Oh, maybe there's interference coming from this right here. Could be. No, nothing so far. Still dumping, and off. Okay, no, that should be okay. That should work just fine. So, I don't know what went wrong there on the first demo, but... Oh, hold on, but this time... Okay. Let's just put in an override there for now, and let's let the... Let's let that run and see what happens. Oh, yep, see that? I see what happened. Okay. Let's just fire the inversion here right now. There we are. That should have inverted it back to itself. Okay. So what we need to do is make sure that this works properly. So what happened is this pulse length, this signal got to the end of the line too quickly, is what happened. All right, so make your pulse. No, that's still not quite working right. It needs to wait just a little longer before the final pulse, which I can actually put right in here, because I have a nice little line of redstone. So if I put a 4-tick pulse lengthener right here, and actually, is that even? Yeah, that is an interference point right there. That one is coming from there. It's just a little too bad, but that's what happens sometimes when you've got a complex system. Hopefully that's enough delay. If not, I'll have to add a bit more delay right here, just by moving this over a little. Oops, and that has got things kind of kerfuffled. I think that worked properly this time, though. So now, it should just be a case of tuning things. Okay. So when active... So at some point, oh, hold on, maybe this, we need to find out if that part's working too. As long as it's pulling the signal out from below there, we should be fine. All right, here comes the signal. That is definitely doing the job it's supposed to right there. But that signal did not turn off. Why did that signal not turn off? Because this is not pointing in the right direction. Again. Dagnabbit. Okay. Alright, we'll just have to do this, a slight adjustment here. Ever so slight. Go right here. No, right here. Do it this way. We'll use a repeater to push the signal into a block. Come on. Okay, fine. Hopefully that won't be necessary. And then this goes into a torch right here. So now then, this is on its off state again. It's cycling very quickly right now, which is by design. But now we should get a turnover of... There we go. Now we should have the new items... Oh, wait. No, actually that might be okay. That might be okay. Because it's not dumping for very long. see anything come in here. Nothing yet. Let's just go make sure those these guys are active again. If there's redstone interference up here as well, that would not be good. Oh, there is. Maybe, maybe not. Is this operating counter to what it should be? Yee, something's wrong. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What's going on? So, on signal, off signal. There we go. It's just taking a long time for the... Oh, wait, we're missing something here. Did it? No. Okay, that's working. That's working. Oh, for gosh sakes. Really? This is starting to get a little irritating. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's just seal this up nice and tight so that we don't get any more fire effects into there. And maybe not right here either. Okay. Now then, this time around, it should take it all the way around. And it should just start dumping these things out properly. And bloody better. Okay, there goes that. Come on, all the way around. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. There goes all the iron. Okay, so now we need to shut the system down and actually establish the proper lengths for each of these ticks, which means just shutting down that connection right there. Okay, so we need to give a minimum of 2 minutes, I think, for the system to clear out any leftover signals. We can get the stone brick. I'm going to need to get a few more block types here. So I think 2 or 3 minutes should be a good number for this. Okay. And a stone brick, a stone block. Alright, so each one of these is defined as being 16 seconds for the turn, for the full rotation. So yeah, so every 4 is a minute. So this one we need to set up as well. 3, 4, and this one's going to be a little longer, so we need more block options. Which also means we need, well, okay, there's a crafting table right here. Can make a couple of flint blocks because we've got them. Make a batch of stone brick slabs. Batch of cobble slabs. Let's see, what else could we make for... Oh, I already have those. Oh, well, we'll need a panel of those. Could use gravel. Consolidate my torches. Okay, there's a few more. Whoops, and that's a hole. That is not the hole I wanted to go. That's not the direction I needed to go. Ah! Get me out of here. We've actually... Genius. Okay. Let me do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need at least one more batch of those, I think. Oh, here we are. 8, 9. Do that for now. That'll be good. 9 for now. And we'll do the same length of time here. So that way it's going to spend as much time melting them as it does 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the tick. Okay. So what it really comes down to is this going to be enough time for it to actually melt everything? We're waiting for it to get caught up on some stuff anyways, so hopefully there will never be this many items again. So worst case scenario, there are going to be 4 iron items left. When it gets into this timer state here. Should be plenty of time. I suspect it's going to be, but I always like to confirm. I mean, I can always add more. I could add more hibachis as well, so that's not an issue. And if this works, then we're going to need a few hoppers down here temporarily until it's converted into a full-fledged storage system. And this is going to lead down to the actual permanent storage floor, which has not been established yet. Okay, those are all melted. Those are all melted. So that's plenty of time. We'll use the plenty of time. It's probably a lot more time on the melting and a lot less time than we need on the unload on the standard setup. Well, it might be okay. There's only 1 item in there so far. Okay, we need to get rid of some of this. Just a few things. Some cobble. All right, let's go find our hoppers. I know we have a batch of them up here. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this last episode. Did a little finishing work on this area. Got the moved the storage and got the arch fixed up. Found a design that actually fits around the water streams in there. Decided to leave this open for now, just for posterity and for, hey, look how awesome this is. 4, 5, 6. We'll use 6 to start. That'll be plenty. That'll just basically cover all the spots the items could land for now. I suspect they're all going to wind up in 1, but it'll be nice to know exactly how that's going to work. And then we just need to make sure they go straight down. There we go. All right, so, yep, there go those items. 100% into there. And there go these items right here. They didn't wind up where they were supposed to, did they? No, it didn't power because I still haven't hooked the full thing up. That's okay. It's time. Well, it'll work just fine now. So, yeah, very shortly after this is going to be the getting this stuff to the storage area. Which we can actually start by getting a water stream down here without doing a horrible, horrible, disastrous mess to this. Very grateful to have that fireproofing down here. Okay, so if we're going to do that, these need to be at least 1 lower for now. Replace it later, but for now we just need that there because we do not want water coming in at the level of our redstone controls. Now then, what we can do is split. So we need to split a water stream. We need to very carefully determine where they're going to come down. Which way do we want them to go? Technically want them. Actually, you know what? I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. Okay. We're going to bring it in right here for now. All right, so this is going to go, it's going to come down exactly in the middle here, right there, because we have that spot. And it's going to split right here to go down to here. And it's going to hit right here and go down to here. Perfect. So now I just have to get water there. And that water is going to come from the primary stream. And then there's going to be one other very important thing happen here. I'll have to set up. That is actually going to be in line with, the thing I'm looking for is in line with this. The mob head storage system needs to come downwards. Oops. Well, fortunately for us, that's not going to hurt anything for the same reason Let's see. You dripping? No. Okay, there it is. All right, so there's the mob head storage. So that is going to get brought down eventually. We'll have to hook up that hopper to a control system, but that's no biggie. Okay, and then that's going to come down right there. So all I have to do now is go. So we're just insuring against a really big dump of items right now. I think it's going to be, I think it's excessive. I think we could do more in the standard setting and less in the longer haul. Okay. And then this can go right there. Perfect. Okay. Now those items are going into a system, which will eventually lead to another new hopper. All right. Well, with that in place, I think could actually call it an episode. Not entirely my plan, but I think for now getting a decent amount of space to store these will be considered a pretty solid goal achieved for the day. There we are. 3 there. It's exactly as I'd originally planned, except with more hopper storage. So now then, everything seems to be functioning the way it's supposed to. Cool. So yeah, so when this cycle's over, which is going to do in just a moment, we should see a whole bunch of items dump out of these 2 boxes. Both of them. And down into the storage system. Yeah, it should be in the next cycle or 2. I know that's a little bit of a waste in terms of the number of... Okay, here it goes. Items. Good. Items. Good. That'll do that. Okay, that's a single item. That'll decay. All right, and then... Well, you know what? I don't think I could ask for much more than what we've accomplished here today. This is pretty excellent. So what we have is now a self-unloading Crucible and Kiln. Or Crucible and Cauldron. Stoked Crucible, Stoked Cauldron, self-unloading with now expandable storage. So that is pretty darned awesome if you ask me. I'm sure there's some stuff I could do to make this more efficient. This certainly could be a lot more efficient. I could probably use a timer somehow to do it. But it's simple. I can't think of a different solution at this instant in time, so I'm not going to fret about it. I mean, I guess one... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it's worth worrying about. This probably actually gives more time for the unload than is strictly necessary, so... And the unloading process continues for a little bit after the sluice gates open, but by the time things have turned back to normal, the items will just sit on top and then fall in and start melting. So, awesome. Well, there we go. That's a pretty big goal accomplished here. This place is still a disaster, but the other important thing is that now we could actually start building our next stairwells. I figure out where we need to build stairs to go down to the next floor of this place and beyond. And we can start work. We can move this to the basement. We can get started on the squid tank. Oh yeah, there's going to be a squid tank here. Oh yeah. We can get this transfer line moved to a more elegant location. Man, there's so much we can do here. It's just crazy. So much to be done. But yeah, I'll be digging out soon. Actually, I might dig dynamite to do that. Maybe blasting. Maybe I need to start figuring out blasting charges. Make them in bulk. Because bulk blasting charges would be pretty nice for blasting this area out. Or I'll just go get those powder kegs I have sitting at my private storage. I have 2 stacks of them pretty much ready to go. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just blast out a bunch of this next episode. Or sometime in the next 2 episodes, yeah, we'll blast that area out for materials. Or not for materials, but for space. Move that to the basement. Maybe get the other 2 beacon locations set up as well. But yeah. Actually, regardless of what I do, I need the stairs first. This needs to be a stairwell. And I think I'm going to put it right... No, wait, I can't put it right there because there's stuff right behind that wall. It's going to have to go over here. Or something. Haven't figured it out yet. To be continued. May not have thought out some of this as carefully as I should have. I will figure it out. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.